Pulled it down in the end, but I had gone up to her and I had said, Miss Mishra, you just embarrassed me in front of my whole entire class.
You said this to her?
Yeah. And I said,
You said this in front of the class or privately to her?
I mean, she sits in front of the class, so I just went up to her and I said, that's not cool. Like, yeah. And so I went up to her and I had said, you just embarrassed me. Like, that's not okay. You should have pulled me aside and said, Madison, like, can you pull down your skirt or can you go change it? But she didn't do that. So I was like, and then she laughed. So I was like, excuse me? I was like, I don't know. It just made no sense to me. Like, why couldn't she pull me aside? And it was embarrassing. Of course, I played it off. And I was like, like, whatever. Like, I'm just going to laugh at my teacher and call her a bitch. Whatever. But in the end, I started crying after homework. So I was like, man, that wasn't cool. Like, maybe. And then someone had, said something to one of my friends or something mutually, and they were like, oh, you should have pulled your skirt down. She's such a slut. And so I was just like, man. And my teacher, she's still, she's kind of mean to me, and I just want kind of advice on what to do and talk to her. Because,
how do you girls handle when you've got teachers that are kind of old school like that? All right, well, I don't know, just start talking to somebody.
Vicky, go for it.
Okay, so I have two quick stories. Me and Marcelo were in math class one day, and our vice principal walked in with the guidance counselor, and she made everyone stand up.
Oh, I wasn't there.
Oh, of course. There were two boys in our class, two, that's it, and the teacher, who is a guy. And she made all of the girls stand up, and then she was like, oh, the guys can sit down. And then one by one, she checked all of our outfits and let us know if we could sit down or not. And she, told this girl that she needed to close her sweater, and this girl that she needed to change her top, and that this girl, her skirt was too short.
What did you do?
I was just my outfit is fine, and I sat down, and and then she's like, and some girl raised her hand and was like, just because I have a little cleavage showing or my bandeau is showing, it doesn't mean that anything is wrong here. And they were like, oh, your bra strap is showing, you need to put a sweater. And I really don't understand that, what's wrong with my bra strap showing? I don't get it. And then another time, we told the teacher that we were going to be seniors next year, so we were going to wear whatever we want. And she turned around and said, fine, be a slut then.
Who said that?
Miss it. And
what's the advice?
I'm getting it. And I turned around and I was like, you can't say that. And I think it's really brave that you spoke up to her, but you pulled her aside, sort of, and said this is how it made you feel, because I think some teachers just don't get it. And I think it's really important for teachers to come see this show, because they were growing up in different times or different places. Okay, see, so she doesn't know. She doesn't know what we're going through right now. And
go ahead.
And I think that it's important for you to tell your teachers how it makes you feel, and they probably won't get it. But I think that you should keep wearing whatever you want.
Yeah, I think communicating is going to be... Oh,
sure.
Just
really quick. Yeah. I think, sometimes, obviously you already tried to talk to her face-to-face. Maybe put it in writing, because sometimes that's, has, a whole different effect on people. So maybe, sit down, I can give you my email and you can send it to me, and I'll read it for you and let you know. And you can put it in writing,
Sisterhood.
and then literally, you can email it to her. But what I would do is maybe print it out and have her read it in front of you, and then see what she has to say, or maybe give it to her and she'll sleep on it. Because sometimes it's just different when you because in the heat it's you don't even know what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, tomorrow I was like, oh, I want to wear shorts. But I can't.
No, you can.
Because, of course, I'm not a person to, have a teacher tell me, you can't wear that.
No, you're going to write the letter and it's going to be fine. You're going to wear the shorts.
Well, girls, we've got 2 minutes left, so I want to make sure we get another couple of questions in. Yeah.